What's up, YouTube? Bluff City here, back with another video. And today, I'm going to dive into the subject of relationships. I mean, I really don't talk about it often because there's a lot of people already doing that. But when I came across this particular video, doom scrolling on TikTok, what this woman right here, who is a lesbian, called out, when she called out women who claim to be lesbian, but they secretly want a man, I said, oh man, I know she's going to strike a nerve with this. And before I get into this video, please be sure to subscribe, like, and share with everybody you know. And let's get into this video right now.
Don't want a lesbian, you want a dude. You don't want a lesbian, you want a dude. Day after day after day, profile after profile, I see lesbians on dating sites saying things like, I just want a strong leader. I just want someone I can submit to. Lesbians. Lesbians are saying this to other women. I'm in my feminine era. I'm looking for someone who can bring out my feminine era. I'm looking for the leader of my family. Women to other women. Let me tell you something. The good Lord did not create me as a woman to be a provider. The good Lord did not create me to protect you. The good Lord did not make it for two women to have a man-woman relationship. Okay, say what you want. I'm gay, but it says right there in the Bible, man and woman, and it outlines what kind of relationship a man and woman should have. When we decided, as a society, to be gay, we gave up certain things. We broke the mold. God knows our life, and he knows our plan. He has a plan for us. But there is no outline for our type of relationship in the Bible. As a woman, you are not supposed to submit to me, another woman. As a woman, I am not supposed to be your provider, your caretaker. As a woman who dates women, when I stopped dating men, I realized there were certain things that I was going to have to give up. I would have to give up the safety and protection aspect of being with a man. I would have to give up the heteronormative relationships I was used to, where I could be the strong woman of my household. And instead, I was going to start to have more equal partnerships where both people split duties. You know why so many lesbian couples end in divorce? False expectations. You're putting heteronormative expectations where there never should have been any because we were not made for that. God did not make us for this. You're putting these expectations that there's going to be a man and a woman in the relationship, and that's just not feasible. It may be feasible for a short time, but within a matter of time, those expectations will not be met, and somebody's going to get disappointed, and somebody's going to get overwhelmed. Women can have great and loving relationships together. They can have successful relationships together. However, sacrifices have to be made. You have to buckle down and realize I am not a man, never will be a man. You are not a man, never will be a man. And we're going to have to come together on a lot of things. We're going to have a much more equal partnership than you might have with a man. But if you're a lesbian and you're still out here looking for your leader, your provider, the person who's going to guide and lead your entire relationship or marriage and guide and lead your family in a biblical sense, like man/woman, you're not going to find that in women. Go find a man.
Oh, man. I mean, she really dropped the hammer on that. Because for her to say all that, I know it took a lot of guts for her to say all that. Because what she's complaining about is what a lot of modern men are complaining about when it comes to dating women, right? At least men understand that we're gonna have to be the provider in the relationship. You know, we got to be the top. At least that's what the women want in us, right? Now, when women go over to the other side and try to date other women, what this woman here is saying that she's sick and tired of women coming over here claiming to be, saying that they're lesbian and they want a leader and a strong provider. And he's like, no, 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 no. On this side, it don't work like that. We're actually equals over here. You have to foot some of the bills. You got to pay some bills. You gotta do some chores too. It ain't. Oh, I do everything, and then you just sit around the house and look pretty. Like, nah, nah, nah. This is what. If you're gonna be over, she's basically saying, if you're gonna be on this side, ladies, that this is what an equal partnership is, meaning you're going to have to go 50-50. Oh yeah. The same 50-50 you told men that you were above that and only a bum ass dude goes 50-50, but yeah, y'all go over there to the alphabet community thinking it's going to be so much better over there, and you're actually going to be treated like an equal, and you're going to hate that too. And what she's calling, what this woman is basically calling out is, yes, a lot of these women that claim to want another woman still want another man because they expect that woman to now be the man when she was never meant to be the man in the first place. Like, really think about that for a second. Really think about that for a second. With everything this woman just said, and she dropped some real gems here. She said it's not meant for a woman to lead and provide for another woman. You know what I'm saying? She's saying that's a woman that wants a man, in her opinion, and I think she's correct on that. I think she's absolutely correct on that because she understands that she'll never be a man, even though she does dress like one. You know what I'm saying? That's that's what I kind of find ironic. But anyways, the point is still the point. She's not gonna take the role of a man in a relationship, and when that's not how it works, when she knows that's not how it works in lesbian relationships, it's gonna be an equal partnership. She does some chores, you do some chores. She pays some bills, you pay some bills. So everything is 50-50 over there. They don't want. They're not trying to do this. Oh, I'm on 100-0. I pay for everything. Like, nah, they ain't trying to do that over there. You're trying to bring heterosexual standards over there to the lesbian community, and women like her are sick of it. Because if you ladies that are sick and tired of men so much and want to switch over to dating women, she's letting y'all know now. Be prepared to expect that. Because there's no lesbian chick that wants to be the quote unquote man in that relationship. Because if you're expecting that over there, it'll be a very, very, very nasty wake up call for you. And with that being said, I'm gonna end the video right there. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I really do appreciate it. Also, don't forget to hit the link in my description to my link tree so you can follow me on other social media platforms. Also, you can support me directly on PayPal or Cash App. And if you do so, for one, thank you. I really appreciate it. And two, if you decide to do so, I will shout you out in my next video, and that's a promise. And with that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. And y'all be safe out there.